59. So we should be laughing with gas. Should be. Anyway. 62 is highest. It's fluctuating but stable. Don't know how that's gonna work, but we'll see how we go. May have just lost a few people from watching me, but I need to make sure this is running smooth for me to enjoy streaming. I think the investment that I'll need to do is upgrade my PC, basically. I think that's probably the best shout, in all honesty. Let's try all of that as best we can. And then we go like that, and then like that, and then we do that. Let's just go with that. Hopefully it'll be a lot better. In fact, I've just done all that. Just clicked on. It reloads my shards. Let's do that before I do anything. And then mess with the other bits and bobs. That should make me smoother, hopefully. I've got a lot of stuff on here that's coming through. That one's quite high, which is the client help thing. Might have to go through a couple of these and see if I can get rid of them, just to try and help with CPU and everything. But we'll see. Right, okay. Hopefully I could get that a bit better. If not, this will be probably my final chapter on this, and I'm just going to flick over to TikTok. TikTok Live Studios. Because that does run smoother. I'll have to try and use my laptop or something to run my other stream as best as possible. Hopefully that will do it. I had this issue ages ago when it came to my Call of Duty. Something wasn't working properly. I kept glitching a little bit. I was like struggling to do bits and bobs. So I noticed one thing: when I kept loading my Call of Duty up, my shards wasn't doing what it's supposed to do, and I had to do this manually by deleting it. Basically restarting my shards for it to obviously push through properly and make it better. So that was one thing. Then I had to mess around with my resolution, the second option. I don't know how many more people do this, to try and obviously make it smoother, whatever, I don't know. But the issue I had was, and I quote, I think it's like a packet loss or CPU usage or whatever. I've changed a lot of stuff just to allow it to run properly. The only issue I had was my game was running slow, so I had to restart my shards first and foremost, close the game down, load it back up, let it do what it needs to do. So hence why I'm on this screen, because this is the fastest screen that I've found for it to render through. Then I had to reload my shards. Now, resolution. Wait, I'll show you in a moment. And then see how I go from that. Right, shards done. Graphics, quality, and then we mess around with a render resolution. I don't know if this is gonna work in all honesty, but if it does, bonus, and I can keep my streams going, and I've got all the stuff on there that I need. Luke, how you doing? But we'll see. But all my other application seems to be running fine. I'm just having an issue playing Call of Duty again. But my mainstream, shall we say, platform of how most majority of my followers know me from is playing Call of Duty. So it's not one of them I'm just going to switch over to an alternative game and just get on with that game. Just so my followers will stay and watch me. I'm going to try and find a resolution. So one, I can play the game that I actually enjoy and been playing since I was like 15-year-old. Or I'll just find an alternative, which my alternative at the minute is just using TikTok Live. Because that doesn't eat away at my CPU. I ain't got anything else on my actual platform that's using CPU while I've got these applications open. So I haven't got that much of an issue, per se. Previously, I used to have Call of Duty open, my Streamlabs open, and I used to have a box open so I could literally see my chat on TikTok, and I ran so smooth it's unbelievable. But since... Yes, hello? Oh my god, it's a go! Still using a lot of high-end CPU usage. No, it's... Hello? I don't know if I could do that. It's better than what it was. You'll have to wait and see, bro. That's all I can say. I am communicating. That's why I'm talking to you. And in a pre-game lobby, you want me to communicate with you in a pre-game. There's nothing to communicate over in a pre-game lobby, bro. I ain't your sister, bro. Where you wanna drop? Straight down. Let's go. Get confused. What the fuck is this dude on about? Got you full? Oh no, somebody behind. Got shot from behind. I'm gonna be flicking over to TikTok Live in a moment, guys, because I'm still glitching heavily.